Alright, so we're back with some more Persona 3 Portable, and, well, we're gonna go ahead and go in the Tartarus now. The long-awaited time. Am I ready? Of course I am. By of course I am, I mean I'm probably not. Inside Tartarus.
So, this is it, huh?
It is.
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Yes. For the time being, at least.
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Alright, then.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my Persona's ability.
Well, is that convenient?
I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day.
Well, that sounds
That's
like
why
Memento.
outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute.
Great.
They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice
Sounds like
makes
Hofield
perfect.
to me.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
You told me you knew her longer than me, so... Let's begin. Keep in mind these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around. That's cool. Okay. Got some medicine. Love to see it. Watch out. Detect a shadow in front of you. Move it and hit it before it attacks you. Press the action button to hit. If you can hit it before it hits you, then you have advantage. Nice. You'll never see me coming.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience.
Oh, she doesn't know.
Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Sure, why not?
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill.
Right.
Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities.
We know this.
Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect.
You don't say.
Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
I did.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Alright, well, let's see how big he is. Relatively tiny. They get
Finish
pretty.
it off.
This thing won't give up!
Or did he use a skill? Oh, he trialed for Hey, someone's weak to fly.
What a stunning victory!
Priest Nuff Soul, you love to see it. Okay then. There should be a staircase nearby. Did you see a staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor? I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. Are you kidding me? Really? Fine. If you insist. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponent's strike first. If you're able to strike the enemy before you're spotted, then you'll gain the initiative. On the other hand, if you get hit the opposite. Gotcha. I'm too used to the Persona 4 swing animation.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle.
Right, this is something different. From 4, this is like a different mechanic.
Do you want to know more?
Well, considering he's a mechanic, I don't know.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks.
Sure.
Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack.
Okay.
Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow?
I do.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh, you mean like these ones are weak to fire? Maybe, just maybe.
A wisely chosen attack. One more!
Alright, so one more. Expect to still fit.
The enemy is vulnerable.
Here's
Keep
a
going.
chance.
And our
Let's get
overkill.
him. Get back here, you son of a...
Revival medicine? How pleb do they think we are? Status. Can I actually? I don't think I can actually change it, so I can have, or at least allow me to choose what they do just yet. Probably not, so we'll just let it do what it's gonna do. Seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being hit. That will prove to be quite useful as you explore. Gotcha.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
I was.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack.
Yep, we know how this works.
Would you like more details?
Sure.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action.
Oh, yes.
In
Absolutely
other words,
abusing.
you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again.
Yep,
Which
chaining.
means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory.
Oh, believe we're
However,
well aware
remember
of this.
this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again.
Yeah.
You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea.
No, you can't knock them down again, but you can knock them into the ground.
Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
Okay.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned.
Alright, we probably could skip through that, but you know, we may as well have them do it on the off chance that they tell me something.
A wisely
didn't
chosen
already
attack.
know.
Awesome.
Like a different mechanic or something for this game as opposed to BoundBy. So far,
You
about the
struck
same
the
from
enemy's
what we know.
weak point.
Main character is hard
You
carrying
struck
right
the
now.
enemy's weak
Here's our
point.
chance for an all-out attack! Throw me at him!
It kind of feels weird that our main persona has fire abilities. It almost feels like based off of the design it should be. Hey, shuffle time. Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. After battle, you'll occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the one shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you'll receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which has a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want to try and pick. Press the action button when your desired card is directly in front. Okay. Ew. Oh, this is gonna suck so much. Yeah, I knew that was gonna get. Alright, well, the Persona 4 version's way better already. Hikari's Persona Io is leveled up. Okay, she's a part of the Lovers. Read. You're more magic-based. Junpei says Hermes. Junpei also has fire? Okay. Strong against fire, naturally. Weak against wind, it looks like. Now that's different. Wasn't that reversed in 4? Am I crazy? More medicine, sure. I wonder how much Mitsuru really understands this. Oh, more than we know. Is this really inside our school? It'd be funny if we were where we are now is in front of our classroom. Okay. I'm not sure if I should be expending as much SP as I am right now, but I don't know if they'll end up actually having us fight like a mini-boss or something this time in. If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on you, then ask her to heal you. You can use your friend skills, yeah. HP is fine, unless they want to give me SP. Yeah, I'm feeling that, guys. You were saying.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually.
Oh, I'm aware.
You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
Yeah, sure. We'll just speed
When
through
enemies
it
are
in
thrown
case
off
we already
balance,
know.
they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2 members.
They already knew people were going to try
That's
and
all you need to know
solo
about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just...
Yeah.
Then, that concludes the basic shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, there may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck. A wisely chosen
Alright,
attack.
so man, we already know how this is going to go. Go ahead and just knock them all down, all out attack.
You
I guess I
struck
could
the
have
enemy's weak
let
point.
BoundByFate play around with them a little bit, just for the fact that we don't use all of our SP on our
You
main
attacked
here.
the enemy's weak point.
Although he doesn't have Mag yet on his persona, so I guess he wouldn't have been able to, so this works out. After the select the cards after they've been shown. Yep. Okay, so sometimes we get different versions. I would have rather had Pixie. Rip. Alright. More magic, endurance. So you're strong against electric and you're weak against wind also, presumably? Man, our team is just... He really just hates wind. That's strength, magic, endurance. Everybody's pretty slow. Only 2 agility, like for real. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? I'm sure this will go well. Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. But if they get too far away while split up, you'll not be able to use skills or items on them. Press the sub button to issue orders to your allies. When your party members get too far away, their portrait at the bottom right of the screen will darken and skills cannot be used on them. Also, party members may encounter shadows while split up. While they're in battle, you will not be able to change their equipment. This sounds like a terrible idea. You're in charge. What are you waiting for? Issue the order to split up. This sounds like a terrible idea, but I guess we're going to do this now. Use this command to instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye on their HP.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
I'm gonna just chill with at least one of them.
Wait, I found something.
How are they faster than I am, just patrolling around the area? What is this? I guess at some point we'll get them strong enough to where they can actually clear out shadows by themselves, which will be pretty good. But something tells me that's not currently the case. Alright. Alright, apparently you found an item somewhere. Sure. Seems you returned to the entrance.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
Easy. No problem. I don't know about this. I'm exhausted. I don't know about all this.
Don't get discouraged. You completed your task, and that's something to be proud of.
Oh yeah, and all the tutorial moves.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Got him.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
In any event, by combining your powers with your teams, you are able to stand against the shadows. You feel a bond forming between yourselves. You felt the power of your heart intensify as if in reaction to the bond between your friends. Sure. Easiest rank 2 ever. Just complete the tutorial forehead. Just like Yukari and Junpei, you feel tired as well. You decide it'd be best to return to your room and rest. Absolutely not. Crazy. I'm feeling tired, let's go back. I can't take it anymore, I'm starving. From now on, you'll select your party from here before you enter Tartarus. I'll explain the details some other time. Trades be in, you did well today. Now let's head back to the door. You guys did a great job, but you won't have to shoulder the burden forever. If only I hadn't gotten injured. I keep equipment that helps me search for things, don't touch it. Can we go to the door now? It'll actually allow us the door. There you are. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Well, I suppose it's time for me to explain what I really do here. It's my job to create new personas, but in order to do so, I must fuse your persona cards together. In other words, I'll merge them into a single persona. The number of personas you have buried within you is approximately 170. At least they actually tell you the amount in this one, rather than you just having to guess. Although, I guess that's, in some sense, the fun of it. Although being actually able to know how many there is in the game is kind of nice. I've never seen a visitor with this many possibilities before. If you establish social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas too. This should prove very interesting. So as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me. If you wish to learn more about fusing personas in more detail, then talk to me so that I may give you some hints. How may I help you? We can already do triangle spread. Interesting. Skill inheritance. Is there anything different in this version about skill inheritance? Yeah, possible to give skills it can never learn on its own. Yeah, I'm sure Elizabeth will have us do that. There are 3 key points. The skill to be inherited changes every time you select a persona for fusion. The chance of a skill being inherited depends on what the expected persona is. I can give you more details on this some other time. Lastly, the more skills the original possess, the more it'll inherit. Of course, inheritance rules. There are skills that can be inherited and some not. Primarily determined by the persona's characteristics. Personas proficient at physical attacks are unlikely to inherit magical attacks. Regarding magic attacks, let's discuss fire, ice, electric, and wind. Persona with an affinity for one of these 4 cannot inherit skills of the other 3 types. What? What do you mean? Okay, so a persona that's good at fire can't inherit ice or electric or wind? Are you serious? What? Likewise, persona with an affinity for light will never inherit dark skills. Okay. Personas proficient at healing cannot inherit any physical attacks. As you expected, personas good at physical attacks tend to be bad at magic. And very few personas can wield magic of multiple elements. But you just said that they couldn't. Okay, whatever. Even more rare personas who can inherit any skill, although they do exist. You'll learn more by and by as you experiment with fusion. Skill cards. Okay, so skill cards are still a thing from the looks of it. Okay. 8 skills. Skill cards can be copied somewhere. Interesting. Incense card. What's an incense card? Are you familiar with the minor arcana cards? They depict coins, swords, and whatnot. Of those, the face cards, the page, knight, Queen and King hold special powers. They're called incense cards, and they can enhance persona abilities. Those card effects can be passed on through fusion the new personas. If you happen to acquire one, you should give it a try. Okay, so incense cards are different. Fusion accidents, yeah, we know the nose is not always the greatest. We can make Angel. They really give you Angel early in these ones, huh? You think you'd be able to interact with Elizabeth a little more, but I'm sure that'll come later. What would you like to do? I guess we could save. Cool. Heal? Yeah, right. Time to go back. Alright, fine. They won't allow me. It'll be the next day when you stop exploring and return to the door. Alright then. That's me. Yeah, well, I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyways. By the way, I'm Kenji. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you. So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
Okay.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Well, isn't that convenient?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school.
Lame.
However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal.
Sure.
I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you.
Okay.
That is the key.
Could you imagine
I'm
having
certain
to write
that
stuff
many
like
of
this?
you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Who's clapping
Dang,
for that?
That was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Exactly, Junpei. Sort of, not a clue. I wasn't listening. I was listening.
Dude, you're such a rebel.
Alright, today we'll be going over the Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in last class. I got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. Alright, so if I understand the system correctly, there's a condition, I guess, where there's maybe like you're tired, and then there's like a normal and then a great, because we did see that a great existed, and then presumably we're always in the normal state. So maybe if you sleep in class, it improves your condition, which might make it better for you in Tartarus, but then if you do that, you skip out on the bonuses from being awake in the class. That's my guess anyways. Maybe the game will confirm it for us later. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignments. I expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Rip Kenji. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go to in the area that raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in school. Interesting. We can straight up save inside the school? Okay, good to know. Probably don't need to save that quickly right after, but sure. I hear that starting on the 24th, some athletic teams will be recruiting new members. Just the track team, kendo team, and swim team, though. The others are full. Wow, you know we gotta go for the swim team. If you're interested in joining, why don't you go check it out? Go down the stairs and to the right and eventually you'll find it. Being on a diet sucks. Maybe you didn't notice, but I look different than I used to. Okay. Hey, new guy, what do you think of the girls here compared to your old school? They're better here, they're about the same. My old school was better. Are you serious? Is that even possible? We'll just see what he says about all of these. So your old school has lots of hot chicks too? They're better here. I do. Our school has tons of hot chicks. Okay. If you say so. Do you tend to get lost in the school? Always. Where are you headed? Oh, okay. So she's just gonna tell us around. Dude, Miss Sarah's speech this morning was crazy. I heard no one was even close to her in the election. Considering her background, I don't know why they bought her. Let's just face it, we're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man. Okay. Calm down, Junpei. Now I can check out the other classrooms, apparently. Nope, that was my same classroom. Okay, then. Well, I guess it would have made sense, considering all this. 2E, PA room, student council room is locked. When you're absent, there was an election for the student council president. Mitsuru Senpai's speech was so cool, I voted for her. Everyone else looks so small compared to her. Is she simping over Mitsuru? Okay. School's barely started, and there's already been a student who quit. She only had 2 years left. What will she do if she doesn't even graduate from high school? She said she's gonna quit being a high school. Well, it's her life, not mine. Fair enough. I don't know, where do we want to go with this? Emergency exit? Emergency exits? My parents always nagged me to, like, study for exams and stuff. They're so annoying. I just became a junior. I'm supposed to be having fun. They just came into some money, so they're getting all strict about my future, too. Ah, must be nice. Flower bed. The flowers seem like they're about to wilt. Okay. Well, sounds like that's not my problem as of so far. Much less I don't think I have anything I can do to fix that, so... yeah. Main 1 lobby. Floor 1 hallway. What do you want? I'm using my cell now. Talk to me later, okay? Okay then. I'm definitely gonna not get lost in this school, definitely not. Says the art club's no longer accepting new members. Okay. Lab's locked. By the way, the sign on the door of the home economics looks like it was written in another language. It's hard to read, it doesn't look like English. If you listen close, you can hear mysterious voices inside. It's one awfully mysterious home economics class, let me tell you. Seems to be the dark room for the photography club. There's a note that says, sorry, but the photography club is no longer accepting new members. I know what he is, apparently. Yeah. There's a note on the door appears to be a mixture of Japanese and some other language. In order for you to understand it, you need to improve your academics. You must be at least average. Interesting, but that does mean we can get into the home economics at some point, so something to keep in mind. That's through the corridor. This will lead us out to the main lobby. So if we go through the corridor, where's this man putting us? That tree seems special for some reason. I wonder why it's there. Does it commemorate something? A small tree is growing here. You wonder what kind of tree it is. Okay then. This one is just a shortcut through to the hallway, I guess. To the gymnasium. It says practices are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. The pool, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so presumably all of these are the same. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Great. Well, I mean, that's a majority of the week, so there's that. anything on the bulletin board. 15, the 23rd, midterm. 7, the 18 is finals. Break, summer break. Oh man, they got the whole schedule out right there. Okay. We're on hallway. You got anything? I have no money anyways. So let's not spend any more money than I need to, shall we? Faculty office. Alright. He sounds like he knows what he's saying, doesn't he? Well, listen to this. Last year he was dating 2 women at the same time, but the thing is, they worked together. And when they found out, they both dumped him. Oof. Rip. There's a saying, he who wants two hairs at once will catch neither. That means a student like you, who's always trying to do two things at once. Yeah. It's the library, door's locked. I'm here because I'm not feeling too good. I just want some cough drops, but he gave me this weird looking medicine. I wasn't in the mood to gather my courage, so I declined, and he busted out another weird medicine that I'd never seen before. It's the nurse. Well, looks like we're going into the nurse's office then. How can I help you? However, keep in mind that you're interrupting my scholarly pursuits. You seem healthy enough. My eyes can't be deceived. Now get back to class. Seems he will only see you if you're sick or tired. Well, okay then. Well, I suppose that means we're not tired then, if that's the case. You ran into Junpei at the entrance and decided to go home. There's commotion at the front gate.
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai!
Oh, he's got fan ladies already, huh?
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet?
You mean you don't think the ladies would go after the boxing team captain?
I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Are you sure about that, Junpei?
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Who? Us? Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
Don't drag me into this, Junpei.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache.
Yeah, well, there's some things never change.
Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
And yet, if he was, then the ladies want him at all. It never makes
Man,
sense.
how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them.
As they never show them to us, but okay, sure. Akihiko asked you to meet him at the police station. You decide that, oh. Well, you can move around the place, except for the fact we're going to force you over there. Alright, yeah, sure. You know how every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve. Obviously, the school has a share, like the sculpture in the art room that moves by itself. It sounded cooler in my mind. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to Hagakure. The female student continues to sigh. I have a strange feeling that someone's watching. No. Alright. Go to the mall, we can go to the station, we can go to the strip mall, or we can go to the shrine. Well, we may as well check out everywhere before we actually go there, unless it doesn't allow me to. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay. The weather is nice today. Oh, rip that guy. Man, school started. I'm so lazy. Why? Listen, I don't need a reason to be lazy. Besides, everyone gets like this after days off. It's the truth, man. Do you like movies? Great, me too. I love them because they're like a microcosm in real life. usual. Vending machine? Nope, I ain't got money like that. Are you crazy? Station outskirts. Okay. Oh, this nerd again. If I were to give Emiria a present, it should probably be something like a bouquet of flowers, right? Yeah, but if I gave her something like that, our relationship would get a lot closer. You just tell me how away the raised. Okay. Rose bouquet, red pine, bonsai, a mini cactus, and a glass vase. Of course, a mini cactus. You know, every lady's favorite plant to receive. Yeah, you're right. The best part of the station is its size and how close it is to the ocean. We're proud of it. Personally, I like it a lot. What about you? Great, wonderful. I'm glad you like it. The restroom? Someone seems to be cleaning the bathrooms. Well, don't you say it when that happens? Dude, that's not the police station. Alright, fair enough. I guess I'm gonna look at it then. Hey, somebody's chilling. Weed cat. Great. Oh, okay, we got some punks over here. If we see your face around here too often, someone's gonna get hurt. Oh no, I'm so scared. Okay, Sarah. It's dark down there. Dude, if you go in there, you might wind up at the police station in handcuffs. Man, I'd never go down there if I could help. Okay then. Mahjong Club Red Hawk. Probably won't let me in there. Cigarette smoke and a nerve tension filled air. Okay, so presumably we could go into those areas should we get enough courage. That seems to be what they're hinting at there. We go through the turnstiles, it's just another way to let us go around the area, sure. Check out the other mall, because why not? Just get used to our surroundings here, so that way maybe in the future we won't have to look around as much. As you can see, I'm just a salary man, I'm not just skipping work. Bookworms, used worms, closed for termite extermination will open on the 25th. Okay. So, presumably books as per usual. Wild Duck Burger. Dude, this place is so bad for you, but sometimes I just get a creep. Okay. Hey, what about the mall? Nobody asked Junpei. There's a second floor to this mall? Alright then. My friend has a cute. Yeah, it is so cute. I want one too, but my mom hates animals. Octopia. Smells so good. And we don't got time for this. Police station, yeah. Sweet shop. Ramen. I'll try it. Hang on, since we gotta get to the mall since he's what. Hey, yeah, we better eat before we get to the police station. Book on a vending machine. What manga is so amazing that you have to read it right now? Forget. If you only knew. Beefball shop. Are you done for what? How many times I have to tell you? We gotta get to the police station. Oh, hey. Hey man, I'm just trying to figure out everything that's available to me. They just called me dumb for no reason. Feels bad, man. Alright, well. It'd be like that sometimes. The water looks crystal clear. Okay. It's a huge tree. I'll get it. Fortune box, your relationship fortune. Yeah, like you'd be in a relationship with anybody. Oh, really, Junpei? Anyway, save it for later. Offertory box, I just remembered this is right into the god of academics. You can bet I'd ask him to bail me out almost every day, but we gotta get to the police station right now. And some Minari sushi. I'm not gonna eat them, of course. I know better than to mess with sacrificial offerings. Okay. Looks like we'll have plenty of things to explore later. Hello, young man. Say, have you heard anything about this business of ordinary, healthy people changing overnight? Yeah, I know about it. Well, obviously, it's all over TV. Oh, my shampoo. How'd I forget to buy it? No rush, just wait for the sale. Isn't Saturday the sale at the pharmacy? Okay, that might be important for later. Thought she was going to explain a little more, but I guess not. Everywhere you look, you see young couples. So what are you waiting for? Go after someone. You're still young. You got no excuse not to be together with some sweetie of your own. Oh, if you only knew about the times nowadays. Goes back, man. You're here for the arcade. If you want to know about the games here, I can tell you all about it. Sure. You can play through the quiz game today or try the fortune teller machine. The quiz game is very difficult. It's a good way to improve your academics. I'm not sure what good the fortune teller machine does, but I hear you gain some kind of magic powers. Well, that about covers it. Okay, then. Alright, but after the police station, okay? No, absolutely not. The pharmacy? It's antique store, however, it seems to be closed. The sign says it'll reopen on June 9th. Back alley, the police station. Absolutely. Why would we go there? B Blue V, okay? Chical Cafe. Well, we've been to that cafe before, personnel. Do you want me to have fun drinking tea with me? Are you seriously thinking about that? Sorry, but damn that. Love Escapade. Oh, baby. Dude, this place is open till later. Oh, well, yeah, I could have guessed that one by that name, but sure. Check out the back alley. Dude, you pass the police station, turn left. Dude, we can check it out after. But there's no way I'm doing it directly. Well, okay then. Fine. Let's go to the police station then.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier.
Okay then.
This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
Hey, 5K each?
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
Oh, we're well aware.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here.
Okay.
I'm only doing what I think is right.
Fair enough. Not that much, but you should be able to find just about what you need. For myself, nothing special about these. However, something. It does give you evasion, though. Oh, it's leg armor as opposed to body armor. Okay. So there's leg armor, body armor. Oh, sure. Accessories. Increase max SP by 10%. Yeah, that's pretty good. Luck by 1, agility by 1. I mean, it doesn't seem like that much, but when you only have like 3, and then all of a sudden you go up to 4, that's like a 25% damage increase. So it doesn't seem like much now, but it's better than what it seems like it should be. Weapon-wise, what are we looking like? 4 more damage for... No. How about just no? For 2 more damage? Bruh. Ain't no way. Trying to scam me? I won't ask what they'll be used for, but I believe that you'll use them for the right reasons. Source, do you just trust me? 10% SP never... It never hurts. And it only gets better as you level up, because then you get more SP, which then the 10% means more, because then you have more to pull from. We're fine for the time being. Only 5,000. I'm gonna take off since I'm in a bad mood. Junpei has left us. Looks like we're free to go chill wherever. Healing shop. You can spend time in various shops around town. Many shops will raise your charm, courage, or academics. If they're high enough, you might meet new people. Our special program for 3,000 will send you to heaven. Anyone tired will feel better, and anyone alright will feel great. Your health can be improved here. You can also work part-time here after school or during the afternoon on Monday through Friday. As soon as you can work part-time here Monday through Friday. Well, you spend your time after school here. No. Various healing items that fit a theme of purifying of one's soul line the shelves. You spend a moment of peace listening to the clerks advocate the soul salvation system. Your health changed from good to great. Wait a minute. It's getting dark. I didn't. What now? Son of.
Welcome back.
Well, I thought it was going to give me an option inside it. Oh, son of. Really? Oh, jeez, what? Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now I'd like you to go lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you like to go explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you need to take care of, you may go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. I can go out at night now. Nice. Did steal my money? Of course it did. Son of a... I thought it was going to be like I could buy healing items in there, but no... Oh. How my shadows came into this world is still a mystery. I used to be a researcher for Regio Electronics. Wasn't that convenient? It's the primary reason why I am the chairman of the board. And that's also what makes this dormitory such a convenient location to conduct these activities. You should also be aware that I am unable to summon personas. However, in order to perform my research, I was taught how to enter the dark hour. So if you need any help, of course, please do not hesitate to ask. Of course, I can't be of any help. I don't know, sounds like hope to me. Officer Kurosawa doesn't have the potential to enter the dark hour, he's just an ordinary policeman. But he knows about us and helps us out when he can. How'd you meet him? He helped me out a while ago. He's someone you can count. Yes, how can I help? Talk, check everyone's status, sure. Everyone can go tonight, great. Those who are unable to experience the dark hour are transmorgified during that time. They appear as coffins. The shadows are quite enigmatic. They only attack those who have not been transmorgified. Shadows feed on the minds of their victims, leaving them unable to speak. We call this apathy syndrome. And those who suffer from this incapacitating affliction are known as lost. Interesting. Who was then immediately sent to the hospital. The man has regained consciousness, but due to his condition has been unable to speak. Police are waiting the man's recovery before questioning. That's the news. I get pretty tired after we go to Tartarus. I feel like I spent all day hiking up Mount Fuji. What about you? I feel fine. Really? You don't look like you have that much endurance. What the heck? You what, Yukari? Hey, you know the thing we use to summon our personas, the evoker? Well, I was thinking, why does it have to look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point at your head and pull the trigger, you know? A fax, you think? A fax. Alright, presumably everything's still chilling over there. That's, you know, let's see what nighttime has for us here. It's too dangerous to go out at night, but now we can roam freely, make it make sense. You're still here. Alright, well, let's not do this again, shall we? Chicago Cafe. Pheromone coffee. 500. A charming flavor, though. Turn on your charm. Can help increase your charm. You can also work part-time here on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights. Interesting. But no. Alright, so don't enter, please. Just Or don't actually attempt to enter places unless you mean to spend money. Good to know. Alright, good thing that only cost us, you know, half our money to figure it out. I feel a strange aura around me. In my mind, I see visions. People's past, present, and future. For most people, I can see clearly and far ahead, but you're different. Your future is filled with both blinding light and stagnant shadow. I can see but a small portion. What lies beyond that shroud of mystery? What a peculiar fate you carry. Now, young man, bearer of light and shadow. Wish to know more about the near future? Come and talk to me. I'll share my limited visions with you. Now, tell me, what would you like to know about your fortune? What do you like to know about your fortune? You have bold fate's trigger. The bullet passes through many, heading directly to its target. What target that may be, however, is unknown to you. You must find that out for yourself. Farewell, then. May your future be great. You said a whole lot of something and a whole lot of actually nothing. I've known that girl since we were in elementary school together. She loves fortune-telling stuff. She used to pull out these weird props from her bag. She claimed they were lucky charms. You believe in fortune-telling? Nope. Okay, well. You should take it more seriously. I don't mean to say it comes true all the time, but sometimes. Okay. Source you do stress, so you did too? Yeah, okay, well, nothing new there. Can I help you? I don't think I've seen you. Nothing's happening nowadays. I guess that's what peace means. What about you? Anything happening in your life? Yeah, see, sounds tough. Well, good luck with whatever it is. Nothing? Didn't I say so? See, nothing really is happening. Hey, what are you, aren't you a little too young to be in here? Well, I guess you could say just don't cause any trouble, alright? Okay. Well, we were able to enter the club, but we can't do anything at the club? What kind of club is this? The Antiques is still closed. Pharmacy? Alright. Oh, really? This one I can go in and not have to worry about it? The competition between different pharmacies is heating up. I've got to make my store more unique or I'll be sunk. I'll start by making Saturday a regular sale day. Come out this weekend and support my store. Alright, well, you know, that's good to know. Dispels panic, fear, and distress. Slightly restores HP. Super cat food for fine feelings. Well, there was a weak cat that more or less said that presumably we can feed it like how we did in 4. Revives an ally, restoring 50% of their HP. Restores allies HP, medium with a side effect. Okay. You'll love to see it. Okay then. I'm tempted to, maybe I buy the cat food. I'll buy one. Alright. Wait, what's that? Maybe I'll wait until the sale. Wait a minute. We ain't really got money like that. It's what, Wednesday? It's cut off on my screen. Okay, it's Wednesday. Alright, we'll wait till then. Sells a variety of music, but I can't buy any of it. The games you can play here can raise your academics, charge, courage, or one of your equipped persona's stats. Interesting. Alright, so the arcade is kind of like a catch-all sort of thing. It's a great game. One of the prizes is a Ganesha Bank. I don't really have money to be playing it like that. I also don't know if any of the items in there will actually help me, or if they're just more of a side thing, so I don't want to necessarily do that. There's a mysterious door in a quiet alley. Oh, well, how convenient. Welcome to the developer room. How may I help you? Use personas? Alright, so Elizabeth isn't willing to really talk to us any more than using personas, at least for the time being. Karaoke solo 800. Don't be shy. Belt it out. Sing karaoke here by yourself will help build up your courage. Okay. We could go to Tartarus. The thing is, I don't know, like, if I'm going to be blocked to a certain degree, in which case maybe it'd make more sense to do something else besides that. But considering we wasted all of our money and our condition's great now, whatever that means, I suppose we should do it just to You know, see if that does anything for us. Is there anything over here by chance that we need to know? No, not so far at least. Okay then. Presumably all of those are still vacant and or locked. We can actually enter this room now. The titles contain many esoteric terms that you can't understand. They seem to have to do with psychology and psychoanalysis. Great, everybody loves being psychoanalyzed, am I right? It's a bank of consoles. You don't know how to use it, but it seems very advanced. I was trying to use like square to get back to the bottom here, but I guess maybe it doesn't work in that particular room. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. I like how you can teleport back to your room. That's nice. Well, we wasted all of our money, so we should probably go to the Tartarus to make use of this. Some people are probably going to be like, hey, you didn't really do anything in this video if I don't go to the Tartarus. So it looks like we're getting a little bit longer of a video because we're going to go to the Tartarus. Very well, we'll meet at Tartarus around midnight. Don't be late, I'll let the others know. I feel like this is a potential mistake in the fact that I don't know if they're going to really allow me to explore like that, but we'll see. As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations. Count. I'll stay here and provide support. Now, is there anything I can do for you? You've explored 2 levels in this tower. Please proceed as far as you can within Tartarus. Well, okay. Let's go. Remove from my party. Just immediately removed. Oh man, I don't have money like that. Let's just see, you know, if we had the... yeah, I had a feeling I was going to say we don't need healing right now. Check battle tips. Do things to look out for, potentially, I guess. When layout changes, there's a higher likelihood of finding more treasure chests, rare shadows, and other unusual effects. These effects will disappear once you ascend to a new floor. When the layout changes, huh? Okay. The various states of health are good, great, tired, and sick. Great will enhance your effectiveness in battle making and the best time to find targets. However, tired and sick will make you weak and put you at a disadvantage. If you fight too much in Tartarus, you'll be tired the next day. Staying tired may sometimes cause your condition to worsen into sick. At these times, be sure to cut your exploration short or do something to alleviate the exhaustion. Make sure that you're at your best during important battles. Okay. Exploration, maybe? Split up. Yeah, you can clear the area out faster. Yeah, we can't use items on them if we split up like that. But we're in great condition, I believe, anyway, so we should be fine. Go ahead and do what we're going to do. Am I able to see their status? Or maybe only my status matters? No, there's matter too. Okay, so mine's great. The others are just good. So we ourselves might be better right now, but the others are about usual. By the way, I found out something else about Tartarus. A few floors up, there's a barricade preventing you from going any higher. Of course there is. The tower seems to have a number of these interspersed amongst its floors. I know I told you that the layout changes each day, but these barriers seem to be in fixed locations. Therefore, I'd like you to try and reach the first barricade, but don't push yourself too hard. If you go back in from the entrance, you'll be able to resume from the highest floor you previously reached. I'll give you these two just in case. Medical powder, snuff soul, and some gems. And a condensed. If you run into danger, don't hesitate to use them. Alright, so some of them were escape from battles, some of them were actually teleporting back. Give me a moment, I'll check to see what's beyond this floor. I detect a great source of power above you. It's still relatively far away, but keep your guard up nonetheless. There. Just make sure we have an idea of what everything does here. Guarantees escape from most battles. Yep, it enables escape, sure. Cadenza, 50% HP and agility up for the party. Yeah, that's pretty good. A sandwich perfect for lunch? Great. German pastry with apples. Okay, I thought those would have actually been, you know, helpful to just... Oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking those were actually going to be useful in Tartarus here, and they weren't, so even better use of my money. Rip me. Oh, you're saying it.
3 enemies present. Don't get
Alright,
careless.
just check fire on them real quick. Merciful. Neutral. Alright. Do I actually not to get... Am I actually not able to control my... no, that's probably like tactics or something. Escape, defense, persona, tactics. Hey, there we go. Direct commands, baby. That's what we want to see. Pursue, analyze, request help. Okay, well. Alright, so we know that's not really worth it. Bash. We'll just see what kind of damage Bash is putting out. 34 as opposed to what we were doing before.
Don't get careless.
Leave. Ah, just get rid of them.
Last one.
Why are you wielding your bow like that? Okay, you only have healing in the moment. Oh, get rid of me. Now, why did you crit? Did we just get a lucky crit, or there's something more to that? Oh, great. Well, skill cards are healing. Imitation Katana, okay. And that means what for us? Well, we may as well see what it could potentially do for us. Nah, that's only gonna go through my equipment. It's probably through regular items. No, it's not through regular items either. Maybe through skills. Oh, I got Bufu off that. Nice. Or now, my second persona probably has access to Bufu. That's probably what it is, right? At least you know an actual skill. Skill card level 4, we can get Bufu off of her, I guess. Or maybe I need to be level 4 before I can teach somebody Bufu with my skill card? I don't know. I could split up, but it really doesn't seem like the play at the moment. These guys are extremely aggressive.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Alright, what was our damage looking like? Or through our basic attacks? Well, we crit them.
Down. Keep attacking.
Alright, 20-ish damage, so we did almost double damage, but we paid 6 HP. Junpei actually has a little bit of HP to play around. Junpei doing some damage over there, alright. Okay, maybe because you have pierce attacks is why you're critting so often, or maybe you just have a high crit rate.
Don't get
Could
careless.
be.
One more. Just one more.
We're getting so many crits right now. Oh, really? Jeez. Hey, there we go. Alright, we just gotta get the timing down is all. Morpheus gained something new. Obtain the skill card from Morpheus. Okay, so when we just get to that level, we automatically get the skill card. Is that it? Skill cards are items your persona can use to learn the skills sealed within them. The skill card will disappear once you use it. The skill it teaches can be passed down through fusion. Sure. Do I need to press this to actually be able to activate? Okay, now it's just always active. Sure. Taint 2K. Oh, baby. I already got almost more than what they gave me originally. Is there a better way of checking this map, like how we could in 4? It kind of feels like the answer is no. Why are you guys so aggressive? Maybe I'm just really loud.
3 enemies present. Don't get
cowardly.
careless.
These ones were weak to fire. We don't. Well, if we don't assume that we're going to be able to get past the barricade, then the real question is, do we just use all of our SP and stuff to grind up for the time being, or do we actually attempt to get through the first barricade, which I highly doubt. Alright, neutral fire, sure. Another shuffle time, sure, why not? We already have Pixie. There's probably no reason for me to grab a second Pixie, assuming I even could. I'll take that bonus XP. Strength, magic, agility. It's Patra. Well, that doesn't mean too much for us. Magic, agility, what? You think agility would, you know, be one of his higher stats considering the whole Hermes thing, but no. Apparently not. At least not right now. Maybe they really expect me just to, like, slow walk around everywhere, but it feels like it's a lot harder so far in 3 to actually get, like, initiative hits. Maybe that's just me. Man, these skills are only going to get more expensive, too, as I start getting more HP. Alright, these guys must be weak to spears or something. The fact that we're getting so many crits, maybe them being weak to the certain property just increases your
you evaded the enemy's
increases your chance of crit. I didn't mean to, oh my.
You're being targeted.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. Whatever. That's
so. 2 enemies remain.
Why would you put the escape right next to the attack button? That's just asking to get trolled.
One more. Last one.
Are you kidding me, Dari?
1 enemy remains.
Just won't die.
Jeez. You're telling me Junpei they won't just die. Man, what the... The shadows actually entering the Matrix? What is this nonsense? Like, you serious? Well, that was extremely early. Yep, that deserved. Oh boy.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong.
All right. Well, that didn't guarantee the other one got to hit me. I think physical. What's even the point of like physical damage? I mean, isn't that not just the equivalent of your basic attack?
Only 1 more.
Last one.
This thing won't give up.
Sure. I mean, I took 7 damage, but if I was to use Bash, I would still take 7 damage. The only difference would be I might kill it. And then if I didn't kill it, then it wouldn't make a difference. What is that one in the middle? Do I want it up? I definitely pressed it. Whatever. Alright, rank 5, sure. It feels like we get so much money right now. Apparently I was holding back a little bit, if that's the case.
3 enemies detected. Strike first.
Junpei.
Please hit. You couldn't defeat it.
3 enemies remain. There are 2 left.
Couldn't finish it off.
This thing won't give up.
Okay.
2 enemies remain. Don't get careless.
Just 1 more.
Just won't
It feels weird to have already so much redundancy. Like, Junpei's gonna be able to do fire and slash, but also our main character does fire and slash. It feels like they might have been able to balance that out a little bit better. It just seems weird. Maybe I'm the weird one. It just feels a little weird that that would be the case. Well, if it's anything like the Fox in terms of how much it requires us to heal, or how much money it takes to heal early in the game, it's probably not that great to go for that just yet. Alright, Dia actually seems to be healing for quite a decent amount, even though it's just Dia. I was expecting it to do way less than that. Item over here with the shadow. Oh no, that's just teleported. Right. Oh, that's some hands.
2 enemies detected.
Oh, you know what that means? They're gonna catch these hands. Oh, Andy's weak to it. Oh man, you're so dead. Why did we hit that first one for like 100 damage? What? Alright, so we want skill card at this point. Okay. So you need to press it almost. We're still learning the timing on when we actually need to press this. This whole place is like a maze. Even the access points seem to be randomly distributed. If you feel like you're in danger, don't hesitate to return. I definitely pressed the attack. I in its hands too. Oh, yeah.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong.
Ah, well, thankfully they didn't go crazy on us, so we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. You what, mate? Oh
You just won't die.
You may, whenever you want to learn
Don't get careless.
tagging already would be great. Wow, that hit really hard. Walk the wide. Why did that hit so hard? I guess you are a magic hit.
One more.
Get him!
Alright. We want the XP or the money? Take the money, sure, why not? I mean, the money honestly might be better, just so that way we can keep buying healing restoration. Although if it's anything like the Fox, it'll only give us back SP, which sucks at the beginning, but will work out just fine later, thanks to our healing skills that I'm sure we'll have later. We really gotta stop getting hit by these first initiatives here. Like, this is not what you're looking for. Okay,
2 enemies remain.
I'm gonna need to get trolled a little less here, game. Like, please, what are you doing? For being in great condition, I feel like I should be missing a lot less than what I am here. Oh my gosh, stop.
1 enemy remains.
Okay. I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. Alright, that should actually give us access to win now. Guard. Strength over magic, unsurprising for Hermes, but sure. I liked my other chest better on the lower floor. They gave me like double that. Can we go back to that? Oh, that's a golden boy right there. Oh, the question is, can we actually take a golden boy at this point? Probably not. I just had to guess. Alright, rip to my SP. That never takes long. No, but they gave us a good amount of snuff soul immediately. What? Okay, so gold ones you can only... It sucks so much. Okay, so golden ones you absolutely have to sneak up on this one. Otherwise, they just instant disappear. Wow, that's so cool. I'm sure that definitely won't annoy me later in the game.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand
Okay,
strong.
wow.
You just won't die.
Well, these guys are pretty physically squishy at the very
2
least.
enemies remain. Don't.
Stop with the magic. Why does it do so much damage? Oh,
One enemy remains.
Are you kidding me? Why did that do so much weaker? Alright, man. Hey, and they're weak to win. I had a feeling they'd be weak to whatever you had for me. Alright, so we know the weaknesses, at least of all the shadows we've encountered so far, so that's a good thing. Soon enough here, we'll actually have access with Junpei to fire. And then we'll be able to go ahead and take advantage of that. We'd be doing so much better if I didn't take so many initiative hits like that. That was definitely not great.
One more.
Is he even using my skills on this guy? I mean, he's probably weak, right? Oh yeah, he's not even worth skills. Alright, so I guess we want that crazy looking one. I knew exactly where it was. I did pick it. Why do you do this to yourself? I don't know. The skill card, it could be. It's only a rank 1 skill card, though. I mean, it's gonna. It does. Oh, no, Aggie showed up here. Wait. So I did. What? Where's my other one? Where's my other skill card? Wait a minute. Where did my skill cards go? Aggie showed up here, and then we had practice bow, unless it was actual equipment. There's no way it actually gave me actual equipment, right? Surely not. Practice, but it did give me a straight up weapon. What? Okay, alright. So you can get straight up weapons off skill cards. Now that is
An assault by
interesting.
10 enemies. Stand strong.
I couldn't finish it off.
Oh, you're so
Excellent attack. Nice.
Was access to more crits worth 3,000 yen? Kind of, actually. What?
You have the potential.
What do you mean you ran away? What? You're not even like a hand. Oh boy, here's a hand. Alright, how do we actually get it? Does it care if it sees the other two, or does it only care if it sees me? Alright, so if we're gonna assume that we're able to get in on this, how do we want to go about this? Use only 4 SP. Alright. Okay, I guess I gotta just like nudge myself a little bit. Otherwise he's gonna be like, ooh. Gotcha. What? Are you kidding me? Dude, he's saying it. Oh, you. What? I hate everything. We saw one earlier on this floor though, right? So maybe he just disappears into a different part of the floor? What? They use fire on these guys? They use magic. Magic kind of hurts like a lot right now, so it might be worthwhile.
Nice!
I don't even know if picking the middle one is actually going to be good for me. It might even be bad, but we're here for it now. You drew a blank card. Nothing happened. Son of a... Okay, well, you know, I had... You know, that was another feeling I had too, that it was just bad. And went, well... Alright, for science. I don't think there's anything else in this. Is there really no better way to look at this map? Okay, there we go. I was like, there's gotta be. It's too limited for it not to be. And what here? Gold in hand? And no, just a regular boy. One of these days, man, they come at me so fast. I should just let them run at me at this point and then just poke them in the face.
It just won't die.
Every time I go the wrong way with trying to get back to the attack from the skill. Alright, so do not pick the... Well, there's only like one good choice here, and we got it at the very least. Still leveling up Orpheus a little bit. Magic ability, luck, sure. Magic stat skin slightly higher. We definitely don't get the stat boost, at least so far, that we did in 4. Seems that power foe above you is closer than I thought. If you don't think you're ready, then don't test your luck. Great. This is just gonna be the entire game. I already see it coming, and that's gonna screw me over so hard, I'm sure. I'll get crit.
The enemy is vulnerable. 3 enemies remain.
I probably should just do magic to get rid of that one. Why do they run? Are they just worth more XP or something? Like, are they just that cowardly? Like, I don't understand. Like, we run into them a decent enough to suggest that they're not, like, that crazy different of an enemy.
That was easy.
Well, we're never going to get the initiative, it feels like, but now at least we're not getting the initiative against us. Okay. Okay, we're just going to miss every attack and they're going to land every attack. That's where we're at right now. Can we try and win on these guys yet? Probably not. Oh, really? Definitely a different looking persona.
That was easy.
You know, the crazy thing is that so far the personas, at least our main characters' personas, actually look better than the ones in 4 for like Chie and Yukiko and stuff, which feels wrong. But I can't imagine I'm the only one that feels like that. Okay, so blue guys are not even worth dealing with immediately. They do like 0 damage.
3 enemies remain.
Oh, that's good.
One more. Last one.
Alright, so blue guy is not even worth using skills on, just basic to them down. They do like no damage.
1 enemy remains.
Alright, well we've already got Asperus, so we don't have to worry about her. Give me the XP instead. That was a decent amount of bonus XP if that one really did as much as I thought it did there. We did kill 3 enemies, but still. Received a Gladius? Is that what that was? Yeah. Well, presumably a weapon for me or Junpei. Well, that already replaced me having to buy an item from the police officer, man. Oh, that dude's baby. And a magic hand? Was that liver? I mean, sure. Oh, you're so dead.
Who's the man?
Why was that guy so unattentive? Yet some of the other ones are like extremely aggressive and just run straight at him. Although I guess he wasn't like the biggest one we've ever seen. Might have been worth just using SP here. Although we got the initiative, so we can just blow these guys up.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
I'm so used to not having initiative in those ones. 4 is relatively easy to get initiative in 5. And 3 so far, not as much. Okay, so recovery or recovery? Well, they're making an easy choice for me. Party's HP was restored. It only said HP though, it didn't say SP. So maybe it's kind of nerfed, or maybe I guess it would essentially say that it was buffed in Persona 4, if that's the case. See, like these guys don't, like they're barely because they're on a higher floor, and yet they're like way less aware. I don't know if I want to throw away my healer's SP to get rid of people faster. That is something. It's only 3. Then again, healing's only full person.
defeated an enemy.
Whoa, nice!
And it is one shot. It might be worth it more than one enemy, and then the last guy we just auto down. That probably make more sense. Certainly got some magic stat to her at 7 already. Magic and luck, huh? Strength, agility, luck, sure. Okay. So if he's freaking out, are we even worried about killing this guy?
3 enemies present.
Like, this guy's freaking out, but why? It makes me want to kill him early. Like, in case he would actually give me something special as a result, but maybe he's just less likely to attack.
Only one more.
Hard to say.
Last one!
Couldn't defeat it.
1 enemy remains.
Alright. Let's try and go for anything that's not pixie there. HP is increased. Good. So eventually we could essentially farm the bottom floor at this point, and then just keep relying on HP regen based off the cards that keep us going, which would save us items as well as SP if we were to do that. It'd also be relatively easy to do so, in the fact that we can just auto down for the most part.
Don't get careless.
Just one more.
Oh, really?
1 enemy remains.
Really?
Couldn't defeat it.
We're gonna do this right now? Alright, you know what, just for that.
Who's the man?
Man, these guys are worth like no XP. Alright, another weapon. We can sell that one off. As for our map, what does it look like? We've got the full map. Although, I don't think I want to go fight the boss or whatever. That sounds like a not good idea for us. That guy's like the most baby one, and yet he still ran out. Let's see if that other one was so cowardly he ran away from us immediately. Oh my... 34 damage? Really?
1 enemy
It
remains.
may not even be worth the fight the magic hands, because whenever they get one attack in, they just do so much damage regardless. Unless the XP is like that much better.
Who's the man?
No, 5 XP? What? Oh my. It's not even worth it at that point. Alright, we may as well look at what a heal looks like. Heal party, heal all. What? Healing will cost 689. What? This is... That's easy. What? HP and SP. What? Oh, does it get more over time? It didn't say it did more over time. I guess I would make... Oh, and then I picked the highest level. So... Alright, well, you know. What? You feel like you had a few new ideas about fighting. It seems you'll be able to gain more XP on this floor. Oh, baby, let's go. That's kind of nice. Actual benefits from re-going back on floors.
3 enemies detected. They appear distressed.
Which means what for me? They forgot to mention that part. Oh, if I get SP back from going back to that area, I can absolutely just spam skills. What?
Yes, excellent attack.
Assuming the skill, or the cost increase isn't crazy, they should both be weak to wind, if I remember correctly, in which case we'll just have Yukari deal with them.
One more.
Good to go.
I wonder if Distress lowers defense, because it feels like we kind of just wrecked those guys. Give me that, man, that bonus XP, like, in comparison to, like, what we're getting on this floor, the bonus XP is almost better than fighting the actual enemy itself.
1 enemy detected. Strike first.
Yep, and we got a shuffle time for that, really? I mean, I'll go for the skill card. Imitation Katana. Alright, oh, that's probably for Junpei, if anything. Although he might already have it. Oh yeah, he's already got them. But we can keep selling them off, presumably. We can sell items at least. Maybe we could sell them back to, like, the police officer or something. The weapons should be, like, halfway decent money, considering how much they cost.
3 enemies present.
Man, see here, I was thinking they were gonna make it so, like the fox, we were only gonna get HP, or not HP, we only got SP from the fox. Which at first sucked, but actually got way better late game. Where here we get both from the clock so far. Which definitely seems to encourage grinding. Oh, these guys were 1 HP, I didn't waste HP on that.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we do. The barricade in this one. Maybe we do. Give me that skill card. It's ain't a practice, bro. Okay. I mean, so far it seems like we shouldn't even buy items from the police officer if they're gonna be as easy as they are to come by so far. The jukes on this guy.
3 enemies detected. They appear distressed.
Well, go ahead and clean him up. The distracted one will leave for the time being, just to see if he actually does. He might just try and run away early, that's the thing. I'll get one shot.
An enemy.
I couldn't defeat it.
It could just slow down turnover, potentially, for distress. I don't think it's actually showing us what distress does. Alright, so let's just not grab the playing card, shall we? $700 yen. I mean, that's a free heal right there, assuming the cost doesn't increase all the time. Looks like distress always gives us a free free initiative from the looks of it. Yeah, nobody's actually distressed in this one. Maybe it got removed as a result of us getting the initiative, but not like backstabbing it. I can see that being the case. Presumably we'll tire over time. The question is there like an encounter amount, so where if you hit a specific amount of encounters within a Tartarus run that you become tired or even sick as a result of it? Not entirely sure. $780? Sure. Ah, man, I should have been way more loose with my money, apparently. Short sword. That might be better than what I got here. Nope, that's actually my beginner sword. Alright, well, why is that on floor 4? Who knows, but you know. Still a little bit more on this floor that we can do. Presumably once the teleporter back, then one other way will potentially give us a chest scope. Alright, so we know these guys are weak to win. Although we're going to be able to kill one off pretty much instantly, assuming Junpei does enough, which you think he would with Katana. She dodged the fire, and you love to see it.
One enemy remains.
Okay, that should have been a free kill, but our main character here is trolling. Ooh, that XP had a skull and crossbones on it. I'm just gonna go ahead and not pick that, you know? That sounds like a terrible idea. Alright, that puts us at level 7 now. Zarunda is, I don't remember what Zarunda exactly does. Strength and endurance. Well, I'll take the extra endurance. Taking less damage from attacks, don't mind if I do. 2,104 yen. It feels like I should be always able to heal for free. Unless maybe it like increases the cost each time you heal and then resets when you go down to Tartarus. I can see that being the thing. Just for them to like discourage you from like infinite farming before going to fight the boss. Okay. Easy. This police officer is gonna be like, why you guys got so many imitation katanas on here? I don't know, man. I need them sometimes, I guess.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Awesome!
Alright. The pink one's hit slightly harder.
Fiore has defeated an enemy.
Last one!
7's still not too bad.
This thing won't give up.
Our main is spreading so much right now because of the great effect. Got it. Wakizashi? Is that? That's probably like an upgrade for Junpei on his weapon. No? Maybe it's for me? It could just be actual art, potentially. No, it's for me. Okay. But it's just worse than my Gradavis? Sure. Okay. There's gotta be something there, right? One would think anyway. It's the fact that we haven't been able to get gold in hand yet because they keep running around feels bad, man. Magic hands, I'd rather not. It might have been worth just to burn the SP on them. They hit so hard too for like no reason. Alright, blow them up, get them out of here.
Only one more.
All right!
Probably the only enemy on the floor that I would more or less use magic on at this rate. Give me that XP increase I need. Magic endurance agility, sure. Strength, magic endurance. Repatcher. That's something for about clearing status effects. I don't exactly remember what it does. They always slightly change too, like based on which persona it is, because of the status effects they change and or remove out. At least as of so far, nothing in there. Okay then. Shorter will you give? I was kind of hoping we would just be able to teleport back. If that was going to be the case. Well, it doesn't look like there's ever a stair down ways, hence why they had that machine over there for us to be able to get back to the entrance, so I guess we'll go ahead and do just that. We were supposed to be getting bonus experience on this floor too, though it didn't really feel like it. Oh, somebody was scaredy cat over there. Gotcha. It ain't count as initiative, really?
2 enemies detected.
Okay, alright.
2 enemies
They're all
remain.
gonna.
Don't get careless.
What is going on here? Okay, alright. I've seen enough of this. Hey, sorry, get rid of them.
Only one more.
Nope. Nope. Right. You guys had your chance. You done messed up twice. Get them out of here.
That was a close one.
No, it would be Yukari if, you know, people actually landed their hits. Alright, so this is just a test to see if healing actually does increase each time. No, actually. Okay. Alright, so you can basically just sit in here forever. Well, good to know, I guess. Start from floor 2? Sure, why not? Alright, well, I guess we're turning this into a bit of a grinding session at this point. We're already an hour and a half in, so, you know, why not? And to be fair, like, the first half of the video, we were just learning our new surroundings. So, it'd be a little late to leave it on something like that. Man, that actually
Enemy
didn't
is
even get...
vulnerable.
Well, considering we know we can just keep getting our SP back, basically infinite from the clock here, at least for the time being.
Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Alright, I guess I want the XP or do I want the skill card at this point? Give me the XP. Alright, well, we found the teleport. Not that we're going to use it on this floor, but we found it.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
I mean, at this point, we may as well just blow it off. We make enough money to be able to do so.
Another enemy defeated. Good job.
I wonder if the tired and sick might actually relate to, like, if you go below a certain threshold, that it might have a chance that it inflicts it on you. I can see that. Is this an ally who's been knocked down? Alright, sure. Not the worst thing to have. Especially when we don't have the skills so far in order to be able to auto-do that for us. XP is already basically non-existent, aka more or less telling us, hey, you should probably do the boss for this area. But you know, we've got personas to fuse and whatnot, so not yet. Where are you running off to?
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Use these guys again? Oh, well, you know, if you sprint them forehead, then you only gotta work.
Enemy defeated. Good job.
So many grits.
Who's the man?
Are you serious? An actual juke cell this week.
2 enemies detected.
Oh man, the crits are just coming in hot heavy right now. I'm all for it.
1 enemy remains.
That was easy.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab this item here, see if we get anything good out of it. Infinite money for healing, don't mind if I do. It feels like you already get so much money in this game so far. Maybe the items are just like really expensive in this game because it feels like I'm getting a lot. Or maybe they just expect you to run through the area a bit more, who knows.
2 enemies detected. Strike first.
Last one.
I couldn't defeat it.
1 enemy remains.
Who's the man?
Gotcha. That dude didn't even run. What is this, Jim?
2 distressed enemies
Magic
detected.
hand. Why is he colored so differently? Yeah, just because of the distress effect, I guess, but none of the others are like colored so distinctively. Oh, well, he dead now.
Who's the man?
Another 2K. We are just rolling in dough right now. Man, I wish I was able to hit those golden hands. Could we have realistically killed them? I'm gonna assume based on if they're like Persona 4 hands at this point. Unless I had a weakness to them, probably not. But I would have at least liked the chance to be able to attempt it. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point throughout the game. If not now, then later. Money or money? Well, you don't suppose if I just take money, dude. Yeah. That's everything for this area, sure. Hey, more XP on this floor. Let's go. These are the floors I want to fight people. It might even make more sense just to like skip every floor where I don't get the bonus XP for fighting on that floor. And then go to the next one and then just keep re-rolling until I get the floors with more XP.
Get him!
I'm sure spawn manipulation is a thing. It was a thing in 4, so... bonus XP on top of our bonus XP. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, everybody's spooked of us now. Rubber Soul? Alright, I think that's just a free defense armor for us. Because I don't think we actually have any rage armor at the moment. Regen or a silver? Give me the silver. Imitation Katana? That's money as far as I'm concerned. Nothing? Alright then. Oh, golden boy! No. Oh, I missed. Oh, it's over. Rip. Rip. These camera angles blow, man. I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil 1 right now. What are these camera angles? Like, can I not change it? Am I just stuck in this?
Two distressed enemies.
I didn't know it was a goal today. I was trying to look over the wall to see if it was, but no, it still wouldn't let me. Rip. I don't know if we could realistically take one at this point, because I don't know how OP they are in this one. But we're getting up there. At least it feels like it's straight. We're feeling pretty decent right now. At least for the area that we're in. Like, let's not get twisted. I'm sure level 99 is a thing in this game too, in which case we're not even scratching the surface here. But for the time being, for where we're at, we're feeling pretty good.
Enemy defeated. Good job.
That was easy.
Gotcha.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
That was enough to kill. Where are you guys going?
Escaped, but their strength has decreased. Defeated an enemy.
You're better than I thought.
Your face animations are so slow.
Who's the man?
I keep forgetting to equip the rubber souls. Alright, engineer boots, we can get a rubber soul. I mean, that's like 2.5 times the evasion increase. Don't mind if I do. Presumably all of us can wear one as well. I mean, a 10% chance, presumably this is just a straight up like 10% chance to dodge. And then I'm sure it subtracts from the enemies like
2 enemies
accuracy
detected. Strike
and whatnot.
first. Excellent attack. Nice.
Alright, so we want the money. All that money? All of it. I think we have one more rank on Orpheus before we max him out, in which case we'll probably go ahead and fusion fodder him away. I mean, I don't know if it changed between 4 and 5, but generally we were able to throw away the first percent that we got. Relatively consequence-free here. Assuming it even allows me to do so, which I don't see why I want it, but you never know. Practice bow, that's more money for me, I'll take it. Oh man, if I had gotten that golden hand on this angle is so cursed. I can move it from left to right, but I can't actually move it like up and down to be able to sneak over walls and whatnot. Which is probably like halfway intentional. Shit.
3 enemies detected. They appear distressed. 2 left. One more.
I definitely meant to target the one that was distressed because presumably it's an easier chance of winning.
One more.
At least that seems to be the case anyway. Which is a pretty scary thought because I'm pretty sure we can be distressed, in which case it would make it easier to crit us. Which, again, not necessarily a fan of that. Yeah. 300 points at this point for the amount of XP we don't get? Yeah, that's a little much. Even at our bonuses, we were only getting like 23, 24-ish. Like, not exactly a ton there. Compared to what we would actually need.
3 enemies.
We haven't seen any blue guys in a minute. Although it makes sense if they're like the weakest shadow, presumably so far in the game, then it makes sense why they would get weeded out relatively quickly. I mean, we just straight up one-shot that guy with a basic attack. So. We don't need the regen because we can just go back to the clock, so we don't need to grab that.
Distressed enemies detected.
So distress doesn't actually steal their ability to attack. They can still attack just fine, so it makes sense to actually strike them first, because if the actually being weaker to crit is a thing, then you can kill them off potentially more easily. At the very least, you can knock them down and get your one more, but more consistently. Are you kidding me? He was pointing right at me before I even came around the corner. What am I supposed to do? They're giving me opportunities. It's just half the time I'm blowing them, or like by the time I can actually see them, like they see me and then they just run away at that point. Is there really no way to change this camera angle? It sucks so much.
Enemies detected. They appear distressed.
Please hit.
2 remain.
Go for this guy, so that way we can attempt to get the crit. And we
defeated an enemy.
So this guy should be dead, assuming you pay one shot, and he does. Alright, so we know that one's a void, so let's not grab the void. It's probably like the most baby of HP, considering it's a rank 1 heal, but it's better than nothing at the very least. Kishido Blade, I would have to assume that's for Junpei. 2 damage up. It does give him crit, it actually does give him a crit bonus, although it says it's a low crit bonus. But against somebody that's already distressed, and then you get extra crit, yeah, that doesn't sound like the worst
3
idea.
enemies detected. They appear.
And then if he had the crit effect too, maybe he would just crit all the time. That's probably a little much to say, considering how it's only a low crit rate.
Only 1 left.
Well, we don't even have a crit rate on our base weapon increase for our main character, yet he crits as much as he does. For the time being. You guys are 8. Next skill's not till 16? Really? Yeah. Why is Yukari so level locked? That's a little strange. I mean, 16? I think it said the strong guy was above us, which I guess we'll go ahead and actually attempt it on this one. But first we're gonna go ahead and fuse some personas, I guess. Orpheus, where are you at in all this? Do we have all your skills? No, you need to hit level 6. 27 XP, bruh. I may as well get his final skill as a result and then fuse him. Oh man, we could get Dia as a skill card for... Then I could give somebody Dia. That's not the worst idea. I could get somebody Bufu if I use you. That wouldn't be the worst either. I can always just re-grab them, though, is the thing. Fuse some personas. Why? Nico Mata, or we can make the Angel. We'll go ahead and make Nico Mata for the time being. Wow, we got her so early in this one. You're a part of the Magician, huh? You're strong against fire and you have no weaknesses. That's already better than like a good majority of our personas as is. Could you imagine if, like, our first Persona feature in the game was an accident? I highly doubt it's possible, but that'd be crazy. I'm Nico Mata. I guess I have no choice to protect. Oh, okay, be like that then. When you use Tsundere in Persona 5, that's all I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you were soon. Elizabeth not gonna say nothing about us. Fair enough. Go ahead and make sure we heal up the part. 600. Oh man, jokes. This game's got jokes. 600. Oh, you're nothing like the fox. You're much better because you don't ask for all of my money for healing. Alright. We're gonna work our way up from 2 and then we'll go in and fight the big boy. If we get rocked by the big boy, then, well, you know, we'll just move on. I don't detect anything, but something doesn't seem right. That sounds really concerning for me. What do you mean you don't detect anything but something doesn't feel right? Well, that sounds like a bad thing. Oh, well, the Reaper was in 4 and 5, which we did kill him in both 4 and 5, so, presumably he's a thing in 3, unless they started him in 4, which doesn't necessarily feel like the case. Hey, extra chest, don't mind if I do. Yeah, okay, thanks. I'm just trying to grab the chest here, Yukari. So if you would, please. They did say that there were these chances of getting, like, more items and special enemies and stuff appearing if we went to the same floor multiple times. So I guess this is just a,
I feel a strong presence. It must be death.
You what, mate? I'm gonna go on to the next floor. What do you mean it must be death? What does that even mean? I mean, if that doesn't scream Reaper to me, then I don't know what does. And, well, you know, we might be built different on these floors to regular shadows, but the Reaper is still built... Freak, kidding me? Jeez. But the Reaper is still more built different than us for the time being. So, we're gonna let him have that floor. We got our whole 2 items out of that floor.
Please hit! This thing won't give up!
When did you guys suddenly decide to get tankier? It feels like we still don't have the best bow for Yukari yet at the moment. At least in terms of, like, the bows that we have access to. Like, it feels like we have the best blade for our main character and the best blade for Junpei. At least for the ones that we have access to inside Tartarus at the moment. Yukari, though, you need an upgrade. One thing I will always give Persona is the fact that when you do get a weapon, it actually looks like a new weapon. Because you get some of the RPGs, right, and then they're like, oh, it's this whole new other weapon, and it looks literally the same as the base one that you get from the beginning of the game, and you're like, wait a minute, I don't know, I don't think I believe you. I can understand why companies don't do it right, is for the fact that it's a whole nother item, which takes a whole nother person X amount of time to do, but, like, it really does give the game a little more depth. At least it feels a lot better, and you get to see some, like, cool designs on weapons and whatnot at times. Alright, so Orpheus has all his skills now, so we can go ahead and freely fodder him away, and I won't feel bad about it. Which, if that's the case, we can go ahead and equip Nico Mata, so that way we can start getting their skill cards and leveling them. Nico Mata also has 0 weaknesses, unlike Orpheus, who has 2. Of course, I don't think she has access to the magic that Orpheus does, which is definitely a downside. But I'm pretty sure Nico Mata was still a physical attacker, even in 5, so... Let's see what skills you got right now. Oh, you still have Augie? Yeah, we have Augie, Cleave, and Dia. What, this is completely fine. Alright, Orpheus, you can get out of here.
Defeated an enemy.
Good to go.
We're starting to one-shot these guys right now. I mean, I know it's not like the highest floor we've been to as of the moment. It's one underneath, but still. That's a bigger boy. Why are they all distressed at this point? Is it just because of the fact that we have what I would assume at this point to be a level advantage? Or, like, I don't understand. Like in 5, it would have been like a weather effect, like if it had been flu season or something, but that doesn't seem like it would have been the case in this one. Maybe a fact that we're in a great condition. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's quite like that either. I mean, maybe they could just load in with random conditions, potentially. I could see that being a thing. I love how Mr. is like, Floor 2 on the game, it must be dead. Like, I'm sure it would be if I sticked around long enough to see it. It would just like drop one Maggie Dolan on me and then I would just immediately get wiped.
Two enemies detected.
Oh,
Nice move.
Good,
the enemy is off balance. Only one more.
What? Oh, well, I guess he was already considered off balance, so the crit didn't matter.
One enemy remains.
Okay, alright.
This thing won't give up.
2 dodges in a row now. You serious? Finally, jeez. You're like the most pleb shadows. What do you mean you're dodging things? I guess we do want Pixie back actually now for fusion fodder. At the very least, we can throw her in with Orpheus and see what comes of that. I wonder if they'll give us a quote like how we had gotten from Arson when we had fused him away the first time. Although Arson was his own more or less different thing, so it wouldn't surprise me if that didn't end up being the case. Like Izanagi doesn't say anything with weight.
Excellent attack. Iori has defeated an enemy.
Last one.
That was easy.
Alright, well, I guess we go up to the next floor, we teleport back, we'll go ahead and fuse away Orpheus, and then we'll actually go on to floor 5, which hopefully at that point we'll be prepared to deal with whatever it is. And if not, then we'll just have to deal with it sometime later. Strange, I don't detect anything, but something doesn't seem right. AKA, run around, grab all the items you can before what presumably is the Reaper spawns, and get out of there. Alright, well, we have a teleporter at the very least. Like, if we just have to duck out because somebody wants to kill us, then, you know. Okay, what a strange place with the stairs. This feels like a dead hallway. She wants to talk about it must be death, but you know, this feels like a death hallway. Like if he were to spawn in right now, I'd be absolutely, I mean, I could duck into there, but if he spawns in the wrong direction, I could be absolutely boned. I mean, I guess at that point, if he got right next to me, I could use the item to teleport out of the area, which I might have to do if that ends up being the case. Maybe it's after I pick up chest in here that he's actually going to spawn. We did get another Junpei blade, and that's the one that gave us crit. Got a short sword. Got the Junpei blade. So maybe we just need to make sure that we know our exits before we pick everything up.
I feel a strong presence.
Great. Great. It must be death. Watch me walk straight into this man because I don't. Because I can only see like 2 feet in front of my face. Got a short bow. Okay. I'm actually, I wouldn't say like I'm actually on edge, but like I'm very concerned because if I walk into this man and he like auto rees at me, like I'm just gonna be dead. I don't know if he like comes through walls like he did on Persona 5. If we did, we probably would have been so screwed already. Oh jeez. No, 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 stop it. That was 100% the Reaper right there. I saw that. You can't lie to me, game. I know it was the Reaper. I've seen this guy so many times in Persona 4 when I absolutely destroyed him.
Don't push yourself.
I feel a little tired.
Man, I feel spent.
I wonder if it might actually just be steps taken in the area. Oh. I detect 3 shadows on this floor's central area. They're not like the ones you fought before. If you're not ready to face them yet, then return to the entrance and reorganize. Right, about that. Well, looks like we don't really got that option at the moment here, unless we use an item. Is that, excuse-moi, but can you have a look at that device? The device seems similar to the one at the entrance. The device has been activated. Hey, let's go. I knew it. The device is a sort of portal that connects all like devices together. You don't find that sus in the slightest, Mitsuru, that these devices are just, you know, of all the things in here so far, we haven't seen anything necessarily technology related to this degree, and yet these are just magically set within specific areas within this place. You don't find that kind of convenient or, you know, kind of sus at all, anything like that. By activating it, you move to the next entrance as well as between devices within Tartarus. You should take good advantage of these when you find them. They'll be useful during the expeditions. Let's go, indeed. Stay and provide support, check progress. You explored 5 levels. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, let's go ahead and heal then. For 19, I guess. Man, we really didn't take damage like that. Okay. We can fuse Orpheus, and then we can always get Pix back. Although that just makes you again, which we already had, so... we can make you, but not necessarily feel inclined to do that. Strong against electric, weak against dark. Alright, well, looks like Orpheus is staying around for the time being. Nico modded. You actually make him, although the only thing we really get out of that is access to the ice, which is something. I don't think we have any access to ice at the moment. But yeah, no. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make the executive decision and say that we go ahead and call it here for this episode, and we'll save the floor 5, floor 6 fight for the next episode. In case it ends up being like a boss fight or something. That way we can get it relatively early into the episode as opposed to later into it. For all of our longer video enjoyers, rejoice, as this one's going to be longer as compared to what our other ones have been. You know, so far, as expected of Persona 3, at least in the fact that when I played it like 4, I was expecting it to be similar play styles and whatnot to 4 on 3 here. So we'll see how they mix it up. And, well, you know, we got our first look at the Reaper already, which thankfully doesn't look like he actually runs at us. Seems like he more patrols around more than anything. So it seems like, I wouldn't say he's necessarily more optional, but it definitely seems like you can just avoid him easier. He also is a lot easier to spawn, at least as of so far, than 4, with the extremely strange and also, like, rigid requirements that it was needed to do in 4, where here it seems like just spend enough time on one floor and eventually he comes. Kind of like Persona 5. But yeah, no, well, you know, I killed him in 4 and 5, so why would I not kill the Reaper in 3, right? So, we'll make that a priority. Well, every Velvet Room attendant so far has had a fight. Whether or not we can do that in the first playthrough of the game, I'm not entirely sure. But if that ends up being the case, I suppose we'll go ahead and attempt to fight Elizabeth as well, assuming she has a fight. And, well, you know, those are some objectives for this playthrough. And hopefully we can make those happen. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.